It said that YouTube channel Overtime, they post all the high school like highlights and stuff like that for all high school like viral stars and stuff. Well, they're starting a basketball league. They're starting a basketball league for 16 and 18-year-olds, and I think they said they were gonna pay them $100,000 a season, and like I think he said if they decide that they don't want to pursue a basketball career when they're in the league and they just want to go like to college to like study something, they're actually going to give them a full scholarship to do it. And I thought that was the coolest thing, but at the same time, I thought that came at the worst possible time for the NCAA because the stuff with Greg McDermott, the Creighton coach that said the shit about the plantation, and then you got his that they ended up suspending him. And then you got the Les Miles stuff, the former LSU coach that's at Kansas now, where they're saying like his interactions with female students was reported
questionable.
Yeah, like so they got him on the hot water. I think the NCAA like athletics, they going down. All they got right now that's going to be making money is going to be football because everyone's going to join that league. You can't turn that league down. And for those who don't know, if you get paid to play basketball in a league, you're actually ineligible to play college basketball. So you can't even say
because you're a professional.
Yeah, so you can't even say like unless the NCAA changed that, of course, which I'm sure they'll probably try to change. But yeah, and they can't.
What doesn't make sense because AAU players are technically professional basketball players,
but they're not getting paid for it.
But they travel the world.
I know, but if you're not getting paid for it, that's the.
They're getting paid by Nike.
Like shit, LaMelo Ball. They were saying when he was in Lithuania, he was barely playing like their actual league games. The games he was playing against was actually their JV games, the ones they show those numbers. So that the actual games that that they were counting, he barely played in. But they said no, since you were paid for those games, you can't play. That's why he just went to Australia and then came. He couldn't get guaranteed that he'll be eligible to play in the NCAA. So now with this league that overtime starting, college basketball is done.
No, the NBA gonna save him.
No, the NBA's doing the same thing. The G League. There's people out of high school that went straight to the G League, and they've been stunning. And how the NBA set it up is say like we talked about it before. Like they got it's called the G League Ignite, where they put all the high school stars on it, and they pair them up with like NBA veterans. So they got like guys that have been in the NBA for like 10 years, like playing with them. They teaching them how to do stuff. Like the NBA low key is like helping it out. So I think really college basketball is going to go south. Well, just from a hype standpoint, I'm sure like they're still because you're still gonna have the 4-year players and stuff. But just from a hype standpoint, that's not going to happen anymore. You know, it's just all they're going to have is football. I could make a joke, but I'm not going to. All they're going to have is football. And I have a feeling with these coaches, like Les Miles, it's like, y'all need to chill out. Y'all need to chill out.
All these high dollar Ivy schools, like, what's it called?
Ivy League.
Ivy Leagues, they're going to start popping off because they like, you know what? We're going to slip y'all a little bit of money underneath the table.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, shoot. Imagine you got like, just some dumb motherfucker like, look, man, if you come to school, you're going to get your Harvard Law degree. Yeah. The dumbest motherfucker. Just all you got to do is just start. You got to promise to play basketball for us for 3 years.
That's it.
And yeah, we'll help you get your degree in 3 years, my man.
Yeah. Like, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, but, I mean, ever since that wasn't Lori Loughlin stuff, y'all can't be like, nah, there's no way that'll happen. Nah, they care about that dollar. And if they know these players going to bring in that money, shit.
The players definitely bringing the money. You're not going to watch a whole bunch of fucking 48. Like, don't get me wrong, Big 3 was amazing. Everybody liked it because it was former players.
Yeah.
But that's why they don't play G League on the fucking TV.
Yeah, just on NBA TV.
Yeah. But they don't play that shit.
Yeah, the Big 3 thing, too, the draw. They would get those players to try to be a draw. Like, they try to get Iverson. Then Iverson's like, nah, I ain't doing this. Then they try to get Jason Williams, White Chocolate. And then he got hurt. And then, like, they try to get those draws still. Draws, that's funny. But they try to get those name draws still. So it's like, you know, it's like I said, if you don't get the names, then
who cares?
It's going to be something.
Well, he might be able to get in the Big 3 if you don't, you know.
Who? Who'd you say?
Audience with me. Audience with me.
All right.
Audience with me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The audience with me.
Okay. Cockburn?
But no, I wonder what's gonna happen though, because NCAA do got like a lot of what's calling.
I'm telling you, just the football team, everyone's going to just say, we got to go.
I'm talking about even the football shit.
Not football is the only one that's their path to the NFL. Their path to the NFL is through playing college football.
Not anymore.
Where else can they go?
They can go to Canada.
No, I'm telling you, the most realistic path. The NBA proved you can get to the NBA from going through the G League, going overseas, doing this, doing that. Especially LaMelo Ball showed and RJ Hampton showed the Australian League route. You got the G League, got players showing you can go that now. And I'm telling you, once all these routes showing, it's like, oh, I don't have to do that. College football is the only route you have to go to. Is like they have a realistic shot at the NFL. You need to go play college football.
Yeah, but it's gonna change.
Yeah, it is, but it's not.
You know why?
Something's gonna have to happen. Like these fan leagues, like what Johnny Manziel's in right now.
Yeah.
That you have to see somebody get drafted high out of that for that to change.
No, you don't know why though.
Why?
You don't know why? Because first of all, you gotta think. I've been dating this back for a while. I already knew this was gonna happen. One, football players are probably the most like basketball players. Like they come from like poor areas, but the football players probably the worst out of everybody. Like out of them two sports.
I can see that
because most time, you know what I'm saying, you need to get cleats and shit.
Yeah.
You need certain things for football.
Yeah.
Basketball, you can play in like fucked up shoes. It's alright.
Yeah.
But football, you need like cleats. A certain type for each line and shit like that to be great. So I think niggas is gonna get tired of this shit and gonna want to get paid. Especially they put out the NCAA football.
Nah, I think they gonna start seeing the basketball players making all the money, and they gonna be like, nah, like.
Yep, you don't have to pay me, nigga.
Because the NFL players already be complaining about how much the NBA players make, and it's like, well, I mean, sooner or later y'all gonna have to do something. Like,
why? Why are they complaining?
Cause I don't know. They signed a collective bargaining agreement, but then cry about the contracts. It's like, then why'd y'all sign that agreement?
Oh no, I forgot there was a union. Fuck all unions. They're stupid.
Yeah. Like, don't cry about how much you making when you signed, like, y'all agreed on how much
you
make.
Like, especially if you're part of the union.
Yeah.
And you was the reason, and you're, like, one of the big people in the union. Don't get mad about that shit. Be like, oh, well, you know, these people should get paid more.
Yeah.
Or this and that. Like, you're part of the union.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point of that shit, my nigga?
And they're so unrealistic, because it's like, yo, like, look at how many games the NBA players play, you know?
Compared to y'all 16.
Yeah, it's just like, and now they're complaining because they gotta play an extra game. It's like, wait, if y'all want more money, y'all gotta do that. Like, y'all don't understand. Or actually try to market yourselves more. Like the NBA players, you see, I know, like they're not wearing a helmet and stuff, but still, you see, like they market themselves more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the football players.
And that don't be a dick.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just don't be a dick towards people. Like they don't have an NFL cares program.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they do. They have programs. It's just not. Called? They're not. They have programs, Danny.
What is it called?
It's called isn't it like Play 60 or something like that?
That's to make sure people not fat in America, and that shit is failing.
No, they have stuff. It's just like, well, that's a good example though. The NBA puts it out there. They have the NBA cares thing. The NFL, they just show Play 60. You know what I'm saying? The NFL, they definitely do stuff. It's just that they're.
It doesn't work.
It's just you're not seeing it. You know what I'm saying? You're just not seeing it.
It doesn't work.
But and then you have players taking out on their own, like the stuff Warwick Dunn used to do on his own with the.
That's my cousin.
He'll put house. Oh, shut up. He'll put houses. He'll get single mothers.
He's the
buy
reason why Michael Vick was the greatest.
Shit, he got Deshaun Watson's mother a house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that stuff. That stuff's real, but it's just the NFL doesn't really promote that as much as they should.
All I'm saying is he was the reason Michael Vick was great. What?
Anywho, anything else you want to talk about? Because I have another topic I don't go to. But
no, what I'm saying is, but for real, think about it though. 60, was it Play 60?
Yeah.
It didn't help nothing.
They have other programs. I just don't know off the top of
Play 60 was a failure. The kids are getting fatter by the day.
That's because they can't do anything. All you got to do is sit in the house and play video games now.
That's what Play 60 was for.
We can't do anything.
Exercise 60 minutes a day.
True.
Yeah.
Heard you.
Yeah.
Heard you, Walker.
Yeah. Now you might get Penn State up here.
I just got that. That's funny.